Thank you, Craig. All right. Hello. It's me, Red Hood Prime TF, from who owns this channel. Fuck you. Anyway, hi. This is the Piss Crystal podcast. Our first one. I have my boys here. We have fucking Esper something. I don't remember your name on YouTube. Introduce yourself.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Void Esper from YouTube. If y'all know me, if y'all don't, I would say to check out my channel, but I haven't really uploaded anything because of school. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll link his shit in the description. And then we have Tayden. So yeah, introduce yourself.
What's good, niggas? My name's Tayden. I don't do YouTube. But I do something else on the side that you're not supposed to know about.
Just immediately.
Oh.
All right, but yeah. So this is our shit. So our first topic today, I thought, could maybe be a little topical since it's going to be coming out next month, or is it next month? I don't know, but it is Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. So.
Oh yeah, next month.
Next month, yeah. That's gonna be something. So, guys, what do you have to say about this upcoming movie?
Bro.
You want to go first, Tayden?
To be honest, bro, I've never seen a movie look more cheeks, but like decent at the same time.
Right.
There's things to be excited about, and there's things that I'm dreading.
Right.
I agree because
bro,
let me say this first. I think the one thing that I'm really worried about when it comes down to Rise of the Beasts is the character dynamics, because one of the things that I feel like is appealing about Transformers is the way that the characters interact, and I'm kind of worried for how they're going to interact in this movie. Because here's the thing: Age of Extinction and The Last Knight, they always the characters interact like psychopaths, and I'm kind of hoping that in this movie, I want them to have ordinary dynamics, but I'm worried that they're gonna have like really stupid,
Right. And
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that, because and I've brought this up in some private calls, but my big issue with this movie really is that it's literally the second movie in the new franchise, because this is, since Bumblebee came out, it has been rebooted. There's been slight nods to Bayverse, unfortunately, but it has been a reboot for the most part, and the fact that this is the second movie in the universe, and we're already getting all these different factions, all these different concepts. Fucking Unicron is here before Megatron, and that is crazy to me. Literal fucking Beelzebub of the Transformers universe, and he's already in here. It's crazy.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. That is pretty damn crazy. Like, especially like if they're trying to do, their own little universe now. Like, you got the Bumblebee movie, we got this. It's odd,
It really is, yeah. Like, it's just, I don't know what the fuck to think. And also just, okay, so obviously we all know Pablo, which, before I go on with my thing, what do you guys think about Pablo or Wheeljack?
Oh my god, bro! Don't even get me started on this.
Yeah.
Oh, bro looks like my nerdy cousin Jaquarius.
Who the fuck is Jaquarius?
He looks. He just looks like he says, according to my calculation.
Yes. Optimus, so according to my calculations, Unicron is going to kill all of us. So I think it's really smart if we cancel him on Twitter.
Jesus Christ, bro, that's... I mean, first off, it doesn't fucking look like Wheeljack. I don't care how people are like, oh, I'm used to it. I'm not. Like, it just doesn't register as Wheeljack. It's such a weird design. Frickin' Esper mentioned a while back that he has suspenders.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god,
Why
bro.
the fuck does he have suspenders? That is weird.
Bro, I don't understand why they didn't just. I don't even care that, like, the body's fine, but like, bro, if they just took the Bumblebee Wheeljack head and put it on this design, I would be fine with that, bro.
Uh-huh. It looks so fucking off. And then, like, they apparently fixed the design because he has the fins, even though it's like, that doesn't fix the design. Just giving him some kind of fins on his head doesn't fix it, my guy. It
Bro.
looks off. And, which also brings me to RC, which, here's the thing. I freaking loved RC's design in the first trailer, right? And in that trailer, like, her design was definitely the most well received, I'd say. But for whatever reason, in the second trailer, or I guess technically the first trailer, since the actual first one was like a teaser, but whatever. Point is, in this most recent one, like, for some reason they changed her face, which I don't get why. Like, not to say like it looks bad, it's just it's so weird to me that they changed and like compacted her face. It's like she looks just the tiniest bit less feminine than she did last time, which is weird to me because it's like no one was complaining about RC's design. I mean, look at all the Rule 34 of it.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know that.
It was just an odd choice. Like, it was just an unnecessary change. It was weird.
Yeah, it's strained. It's very strange. Also, in case anyone's wondering, since we're recording the audio for this, and I don't think the software I'm using to record this podcast is screen recording, as in like showing the screen. So in case anyone's wondering why Esper is quiet, well, he's muted right now. He's doing something, probably jerking it. But yes, I do agree that the
I'm ordering my food, man.
fuck you. Anyway, so
Fuck your food, nigga.
fuck you.
It's Firehouse subs.
Firehub sub. Wait, fuck. I meant idiot.
Firehouse subs. Whatever, bro. Just continue.
Nah. I gotta get you on gunpoint, bro. Crazy.
And a black man at gunpoint. Wow.
Hey.
Wow, bro.
That is not what I meant. Fuck you,
Bro, Red Hood Prime GF is a racist.
bro. I am. No, dude. Just slightly. No.
Why are you stuttering?
No. Fuck you, crackers. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, so since we have you here, Esper, what do you think about the Wheeljack and RC designs?
Okay, let me get the RC design out the way. First of all, I don't think it's too bad. It's just the face looks a bit weird. But other than that, I can honestly get over the RC design. As for the Wheeljack design, oh my dearest me. Okay, here's the thing. The suspenders is already an issue for me because it's just like, I don't like when Transformers have this aesthetic where it's like, oh look, they have human-ish clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've always thought that was just a generally weird like design choice, and I like it on Crosshairs, but that's just because he's a character that, like, he was in G1, but he wasn't like, like, I think he was just a toy. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
He's not a relevant figure. So it's like, whatever. Nobody cares about Crosshairs. So them coming out with that design is fine. But for Wheeljack, it's like, when you think of Wheeljack, you always think of like the normal color scheme he has with the normal, like, not so much as blocky, but like, that round-ish design that he has. And also, I feel like the most noticeable detail about Wheeljack is the little mask and the whatever you want to call them things on the side of his head. But he doesn't have any of that. Like, this design genuinely doesn't even register as a Wheeljack to me. Because, and like, every time somebody says, oh yeah, Wheeljack, that's Wheeljack, I'm just like, Wow, yeah, I forgot. That was supposed to be Wheeljack, apparently, which I still don't understand why they went with that design choice. Because we have the one from Bumblebee that looks perfectly fine. It looks just like G1, with a few minor tweaks here and there. We even have a figure to bounce off of that, and a whole CG model. But they decided to go with what they have now, and it looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't even heard this nigga talk either, so I can't even imagine what he sounds like.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. But,
I just know for sure it's not gonna be Steve Bloom.
which is a shame, because ever since they cast Steve Bloom, that was such good casting.
For real.
Yeah, I feel like that's the main problem with this universe right now. Just making unnecessary changes.
Mm-hmm.
On God.
Dude, they had Gray Griffin as RC,
And they changed her out for Liza Koshy, which, listen, no disrespect to Liza Koshy. I like her, like, I used to watch her videos, and I do think she is really funny. But she just doesn't have the voice I have in mind for RC. It's just, that is such a blatant, like, oh, let's cast a freaking internet celebrity type moment.
The like, okay, here's the thing. I have this weird fear that some of these characters are gonna be their actors. Like Mirage is gonna be kind of like Skeet Davidson, and like RC is just gonna be Liza Koshy.
Right.
Like obviously, I'm not saying that's gonna be 100% because the movie hasn't come out yet, so we'll have to see. But I have this fear that it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, the characters are literally just who they're portrayed by. Like the voice actors are just being themselves, and I don't want that because I want RC to, act like RC, and I want Mirage to act like Mirage. And see, my issue with Mirage has never really been so much as it's Pete Davidson voicing him. It's just that his design is just really ugly. I don't like his design at
It
all.
looks really off, yeah. Like, it just doesn't register as Mirage for me.
It doesn't register as a Transformer in general. It just looks like an amalgamation of pieces.
Also, I don't like how fucking skinny he is. I don't know. It's such a weird thing, but I don't like how fucking okay. I would like to apologize before I say this, but he looks like a basic teenager, like 15-year-old boy from like Florida.
Yeah.
Bro looks like his name's some shit like fucking Dylan or something. But,
yeah, bro.
I swear it's like I just don't understand it.
Another thing about the Mirage design that really gets me is that this design looks like something you'd see in Bayverse concept art. Like, there's no defining features about this design other than the head and the penis fan.
Mm-hmm. Which that dick fan. Oh my! Why does he have a dick fan?
Yeah, bro.
Bruh, what? Is his fucking dick hot? Bro's like, oh damn, my nuts heating up. Fucking has to put a fan there.
Hey man, that'd be pretty convenient in a real situation where your balls are sweating.
Okay, whatever. But
hey man, I got a point.
No, you don't.
So you're telling me
Honestly,
that
bro,
if your balls were sweating, you wouldn't use a fan to
I agree.
cool down your nuts?
I agree with Esper on this one.
Oh
bro.
wow, really gonna gang up on me like that?
Don't even make it a race thing, Red.
Bro, I'm not making it a race thing. I'm making it a youth thing because you're always ganging up on me. Pause.
Hey, bro.
Pause.
Bro, you're the one who chose 2 black people to be on this podcast.
Bro, I can't pick who my only friends are. The fuck?
This is what happened. This is what happened when you choose niggas to be associated.
God fucking damn it.
This dude, bro. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There's no defining features with this design. It kind of feels soulless to look at, and honestly, that's how this movie feels in general. This movie just feels like there's not passion in it, like, or at least Transformers passion. Like you can tell that they're trying to work with something, but it kind of just feels like there's no real Transformer fan on the set. Because they'll try to claim that they are, but if they were actually Transformer fans, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have made so many of these ridiculous decisions.
Oh yeah, like another one being, and we've all talked about this, but oh my god, the fact that Optimus Prime once again is being misrepresented.
Yeah.
Okay, so in case anyone watching this doesn't know what we're talking about, apparently, now I'm not sure if this is 100% confirmed, but it's from a pretty reliable source. Optimus is apparently in this movie gonna like not be very liking to humans, like he's just not gonna like them very much, and then eventually throughout the movie he's gonna learn to like them, which I mean, first off, that is so stupid because like it's Optimus. Why would he just not like humans? Dude, he just got here too. That's what gets me. And I swear, anytime people just make Optimus Prime sound dick, it's so bad.
Bro, they're really making him like one of those racists who are like, oh, I was born like this.
Right.
Yeah. Bro, that shit's just, yeah. Like, whatever happened to freedom is the right of all sentient beings, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, so I'm on an article right now. Here's what it says. Optimus Prime's perception has changed in this film. Capel Jr. is looking to reboot the franchise where Rise of the Beast will exist as a direct sequel to Travis Knight's 2018 Bumblebee film, but act as a quasi-prequel to the rest of the movies in the franchise. Bumblebee was a soft reboot for the cinematic future of after Michael Bay's Last Night movie flopped, so Rise of the Beast has an opportunity for some creative liberty without so much concern for direct alignment with the other films. For this reason, Capel Jr. has had the option to play with the motives and perception of Optimus in a way that has not been seen before. While he will be continued to be voiced by Peter Cullen like he's been for all the films, Rise of the Beast he will not embrace the humble and attentive discernment fans have known Optimus for. Instead, he will struggle to be convinced for a reason to join the ranks of Primal to defend the Earth against Scourge. According to Capel Jr., he will find himself in a new place with a new mindset, concerning himself more with returning him to his home planet than the global threats to humanity. Why he doesn't like the humans? Well, apparently, here's what Capel Jr. says. We know him as I'ma protect the Earth, and now he starts off differently. He's like, I'm stuck here trying to get back home. Who are these humans? So we see the growth in who Prime becomes while introducing new characters like Primal, who might be more of a veteran when it comes to humans and understanding global threats and how we should work together.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and apparently from another article it says that like apparently Scourge is supposed to be like Transformers air quotes biggest threat villain, even though we have Unicron in this film, so I don't see how Scourge is a big threat, but Scourge being the big threat is going to bring together Optimus and Primal, which whatever.
Mm-hmm. Like, my thing with that is, and obviously you guys can also, like, jump in on this, but, like, my thing with that is I get that, like, they're trying to, like, give Prime an arc of sorts, but it's like, I don't think anyone really asked, because if anything, it would have just been much more refreshing to just get the typical Optimus, because the problem is people, even in like the Transformers fandom, like fan projects, I swear people are so scared to just have a normal Optimus because they're like, oh, Optimus might be boring. Well, you know what's fucking boring? Having him have PTSD in every fucking series.
Yeah. I think okay, because Optimus is my favorite Transformer. Mm-hmm. Like. And he's always going to be that. And the reason why is because of the fact that, like, okay, so let's take, like, I want to take continuities like G1 and animated, and also 07, because I think 07 interpreted his character well. Mm-hmm. The thing that I liked about Optimus was that he was, like, a reliable character that, like, he genuinely believed in the idea of freedom, and if anything, Optimus was more of a pacifist. Like, notice how most of the times he got in a fight, it was always like he had to be prompted to actually, like, I can't think of a single time where he himself went out and was just like, I'm gonna start killing people. Like, no, he was like doing something, and then he started getting like fired at, or the punches were being thrown at him. So obviously he has to respond as he would. And they make it pretty clear in these interpretations that he would rather not settle things as the way they are with fighting, because obviously he was when he was Orion Pax, all he knew was like, oh, don't worry about fighting. And he's seeing that there are ways to be different instead of just having to beat each other senselessly. But I also just like the fact that he just accepted other species as they were. Like, he showed up to the humans and was like, yeah, these are strange creatures, but I like them because even though they have their own issues, they're still like us. They also crave peace and tranquility. So for him to be in the movie to be like, I don't care about the humans, I want to go back home. That's kind of because I've never liked the idea of Optimus being like psycho obsessed with going back to Cybertron. It's never really been appealing to me.
No, absolutely. So I'm eating. Haha, I ate.
Shut up.
Anyway, what about you, Tatum?
Bro, I honestly don't know how to feel about this, bro. Cause like, I understand wanting to give Optimus an arc and everything, and I'll give him this. It's more than the fucking Bay movies ever tried to. Like, they could have done any other arc, bro. They literally could have done any other arc.
For real.
Like, they could have like done like Primal showing him how to be a leader or something like that.
Yeah, that would have been a little more interesting, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, they just want to go with, oh, he wants to go back home, and he doesn't like humans, and like I said, that just sounds kind of uninteresting from Optimus himself.
Yeah, and another thing that's just like a huge turnoff from this movie for me is just like, bro, there's so much going on.
Oh God.
You got like 3 different factions. You got Unicron now. You gotta worry about the human characters. Bumblebee's arc. Or not, I mean if he has an arc in the movie. I meant to say Optimus's arc. And, it's kind of crazy, bro. There's like so much stuff in this movie.
Yeah, which is honestly one of the big parts about the film that I'm just like, I don't think they've revealed the runtime for this movie. At least I don't think so. Hold on, let me check. They haven't revealed the runtime for this film. Jesus, this movie is about to come out in a month because I think it said. I say it said June 7th. Yep, we got a month till this movie comes out. Still haven't gotten the runtime yet.
Jesus.
Whatever. Like, if this movie is like an hour and 40 or 50, I don't see how they're going to be able to fit all this in the film without a few things being rushed. Because I remember meeting someone where they told me, I don't like that the Transformer movies are over 2 hours long. I'm going to be honest, I think the Transformers movies benefit from being over 2 hours because there's a lot of stuff that they have to cover in one film. And this movie, if anything, should be at least like 2 hours and 20 minutes, maybe even 2.5 hours, because we have like 4 factions. We've got Autobots, we've got like 2 Decepticons. Oh no, maybe 2 or 1. I forgot. We got like Unicron's little heralds, and we got the Maximals, and also I think we have a Predacon, right?
I don't even fucking know at this point.
Yeah, nigga, I don't even know.
But yeah, we got like all that stuff going on. Then we have Unicron himself actually showing up. We have to deal with the fact that this movie is supposed to bank off of the Bumblebee film, which means that we're either going to see them land on the Earth, or we're just not going to see them land on the Earth, and it's just going to be like, oh, we got to pre-establish them being here or something like that. And then we have to do things like setting up characters, like, introducing every character and making them distinct. And the Autobot cast isn't big, but it's like, if this movie is like an hour and 40, I don't see how we're going to flesh out Optimus, Primal, Inox, Cheetor, Air Razor, Wheeljack, Bumblebee, RC, and I don't think I'm forgetting anybody, right?
Mirage, fucking,
Yeah, Mirage,
fuck was the airplane? I forgot. Yeah,
Stratosphere. I don't think we're gonna do anything with Stratosphere because there's barely been anything of him, which leads me to think that he's probably gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to flesh out like that's 8 Autobots, or well, not all Autobots because some of them are Maximals, but 8 protagonists with the Transformers, including those 2 human characters, Noah and whatever the other chick's name is. So that adds 10 characters that we need to show on screen. But then let's say, we give screen time to the villains. You have Scourge, Nightbird, and whatever the other guy's name was. I don't care. The one with the cool design. So that's 13. And we got Unicron, that's 14. So we have 14 characters. Like, establishing them and trying to do anything interesting with them is going to be a hassle if this movie is anywhere less than 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least with Bumblebee, you only had to worry about Bee, Charlie, Shatter, and Dropkick. That was really it.
Oh,
This movie is doomed.
chicken sandwich.
What does that
What?
do with...
Man. So I'm gonna shove a chicken sandwich down your throat.
Oz.
Huh?
Bro, how's that a pause?
You know, I shoved
Talking about shoving cocks in people's
Yeah.
throats.
Oh my god. You niggas are so corny,
so
bro.
corny.
But,
Nigga, I don't even eat corn.
actually, hold on, I got a question.
Yeah.
So, as far as Unicron in this film, what do you guys think they're gonna do with him?
Man.
Honestly, bro, I feel like it's gonna be like what they did with Cybertron for like the older movies, like how it, the shit basically came back in TLK, but then it, didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I feel like Unicron is barely gonna be in it, and he's barely gonna be talked about.
Right.
And then he's gonna be in it for a little bit, like at the end of the movie, and then the nigga's gonna dip. He's not even gonna transform.
You think he's gonna talk?
Maybe.
Man.
Probably say some shit like, "I'll be back."
I'm gonna cast some fucking big actor like fucking Sylvester Stallone.
Honestly, Sylvester Stallone as Unicron doesn't sound bad, but that's only because Sylvester Stallone has a really deep voice.
Hey, I'm Unicron.
Sylvester Stallone does not sound like
Yes,
that,
it does.
man.
What's going on, man? I'm Unicron.
But, dude, okay, I'm gonna just say this. If they have him transform, I'm gonna be surprised. Because, wow, they actually had the budget.
Yeah.
But I doubt that he's gonna actually just transform on screen. Like, he's probably gonna transform off screen, and then he's just gonna, and like, me and my friend were talking about this movie yesterday when I was hanging out. We were talking about how the way that they might do Unicron in his robot mode. Okay, this is a little interesting, but at the same time, it's like, however they do it, we'll see. But he said, like, what if they do what they did with Arishem in Eternals?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Arishem, honestly, I'm even impressed that they managed to get that big of an asset for the film. 'Cause he is humongous.
Pause.
Shut up.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like, just gotta wait and see. I want to see this movie in theaters, but I'm worried, like, what if this movie sucks and I wasted $17?
Right.
Be so heated, bruh.
Also, I mentioned this slightly earlier, but dude, no Megatron? You're fucking kidding me? Still,
I still think that's a sin that we are 2 movies in this universe and we haven't even mentioned Megatron.
Yeah, bro,
dude,
that
and the
is
fact
kinda
people are like,
crazy.
oh well, we always see Megatron. Yeah, cause he's the main fucking dude. Oh my god! Any series that doesn't have Megatron in normal events is fucking. Dude, Megatron is so fucking cool, and they never fucking use him properly.
Honestly, yeah, and see, I hate when people say we always see him. It's the arch nemesis of the Autobots. What do you want? Do you want somebody else? And normally, if you ask them, do they want someone else, and they say like some obscure Transformer, or worst case scenario, they'll tell you Overlord. Nigga, we do not need Overlord in these movies.
Nah, cause you wanna know some more bullshit than also. Okay, this is the main way I win arguments against these fuckheads, dude. Whenever they're like, "Oh, we always see Megatron as like the main villain." Dude. Last time Megatron has been the main villain of a fucking movie was fucking '07. Since then, he's always been the secondary villain.
It's been 16 years, man.
Uh huh. So for you to say, "Oh, we always see him as the main villain," fuck yourself. Dude.
See, the other thing too. Okay. Look, I'm not saying that this downplays Scourge because Scourge did do this in G1, but I am gonna be kind of disappointed if he's literally just a herald of Unicron. Because this entire time I was thinking, like, because remember when they were all like, "Oh yeah, Scourge is a bounty hunter and he like collects like the insignias of the bots that he kills." Because like apparently on the bumper of his vehicle form, he has like Autobot, Decepticon, Maximal, I think, and also Predacon. And it's like, I was thinking he was just going to be a regular bounty hunter that's just like, oh, Optimus Prime is on Earth, time to go kill him. But then he sees like the Autobots and Maximals are there, and then he gets a little zesty and decides to go for all of them.
Mhm.
But no, apparently I guess he's going to be working in cahoots with Unicron, which is kind of upsetting because I just wanted this to be a smaller scale film, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted it to be just about a bounty hunter trying to take down the Autobots and Maximals, but no, we've got Unicron in this film. Seriously?
Also, have you guys heard this fucking theory that Scourge is gonna be fucking movie like Bayverse Optimus?
What?
Yeah,
Are
that
you
he's
serious?
Bayverse Optimus who like traveled universes. Now he's evil.
Oh wait, I think I
hell
did
no,
hear that.
bro.
Okay. You know who told me about that? Wyatt told me. So Wyatt told me this theory about how, well, okay, not the Scourge part, but he told me this theory about how in the Bayverse, Unicron wins and goes to another universe. Multiverse theory here. Goes to another universe, and the universe that he goes to is this one. Now, I'm not saying I believe Wyatt on that, but let's say for the sake of reference that did happen. I think I'm gonna quit on this franchise already because I'm tired of multiverse stuff.
Oh my god, bro. Me too. I'm so tired of multiverse
Also,
stuff,
I like how
bro.
people's only fucking way of like justifying that theory is just because Scourge's character model has aspects of Movieverse Optimus. So
When somebody reuses an asset, it's just a coincidence, by the way.
it's so stupid to me. And also another thing about this movie that I don't fucking know is I just genuinely don't even know what the fuck the point is of all of this. Is like you know how okay, so for the people watching, the writer of this movie is the same guy who wrote Kenobi, and we all know how that turned out. Now, the main reason Kenobi turned out to be such fucking utter dog shit, apart from them being given a fucking TV budget, even though it's fucking Disney, and they've fucking paid like they're dude. The fact that the Mandalorian literally has a movie budget, but Kenobi doesn't, is astounding to me. What the actual donkey dicks? And then and like the guy who wrote Kenobi, he had never seen Revenge of the Sith. That's what fucking he never saw Revenge of the Sith. I don't even think he saw the prequels to begin with. It's bad.
Yeah. Notice how people who do less research for the things that they're, supposed are in charge of, never do well. Like I remember for the Halo show. He literally said he had never played a
Oh
Halo
my
game in his
gosh,
life. He
I
didn't
had
even,
forgotten that the Halo
didn't even
show was a
bother
thing.
studying. Yeah. Like bro didn't even bother studying the
That's
lore.
so fucking idiotic to me. But yeah, so the guy who wrote Kenobi hadn't seen Revenge of the Sith, and what gets me is he knows he's writing something. Okay, listen, it's okay if he hadn't seen it at that point, that's cool. But the fact he learns, oh shit, I'm getting hired to write Obi-Wan Kenobi, literally one of the most fucking recognizable characters in cinema, okay? I'm getting fucking paid to write a show for him. And he doesn't think to himself, oh shit, I should see what came out before this. He doesn't go to research. What the fuck is wrong with you, guy? And now this guy is working on fucking Rise of the Beasts. I am convinced, I'm not gonna lie, I'm convinced he hasn't seen that much Transformers media. Okay? Because I feel like he only did a quick Google search of what characters there are and just went, okay, let's put them in. Let me just label myself a fucking fan. I don't know, he might be a fan. But to me, it's just there's so much shit that isn't consistent with Bumblebee that I'm just like, did you even fucking see Bumblebee?
And the other thing too about that, I definitely agree with what you said there, Red, because I feel like this dude probably was just like, what big threat should we do? And because nobody said anything about Megatron, he's probably just like, well, let's do Unicron. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest, man, Unicron is not he's never been my first pick for a Transformers antagonist, because look, I know all the G1 normies really like him because of the movie, but me personally, I've never really been a fan of Unicron. Right. I like the situations. I don't know how to. Okay, I like the whole oh yeah, the Unicron's coming. I do like that type of scenario where it's end of the world type stuff. That's cool. But Unicron as a character, he's just never really if you ask me my top 20 Transformer characters, he's not even in there. Mm-hmm.
So fucking.
And they're doing Unicron, and it's like, okay then, and okay, the fact that he said, oh, we're gonna do something with Optimus that's never been seen before. I hate whenever movie writers or directors say that, because normally when they say we're gonna do something you've never seen before, it turns out to be really whack. Mm-hmm. Which is why it's never been seen before. It reminds me of when Taika said that he was going to do something that Thor fans wouldn't like and have never seen. That's what happened to Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah. The movie is not very liked. Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, writers. Here's the thing. I do agree that that writers, they shouldn't always just have it be completely safe, because, that can be boring. But there's certain scenarios where it's keeping it safe just works better. So if you're just gonna be oh, let me do something the audience would never fucking expect, it could end up good, but most of the time no. Because a great example is Ryan Fuctions. That was a really bad joke, but Ryan Johnson, dumbass, when he fucking went, oh, let me rewrite fucking Star Wars and fucking, make The Last Jedi. What was it? Yeah, The Last Jedi. And he just fucked over Luke Skywalker's character so fucking badly. Just ruined him. Absolutely demolished Luke. And there's an interview with Sam Witwer, who voiced fucking Darth Maul in fucking Clone Wars and also plays Starkiller in the games. like there's a great interview with him where he gives his thoughts on The Last Jedi, and he explains it perfectly how, yeah, like some people wanted to see that version of Luke, but the majority, like their image of Luke was fucking tarnished because some dickhead was like, "Oh, I can do better." Then fucking like, dude, Mark Hamill was even telling him, "Dude, this is not how Luke is supposed to be," and they just fucking ignored him. Same thing with fucking Peter Cullen. Remember in all these interviews where he's going on about how like he doesn't like the way they're fucking up
Yeah.
Optimus? What did they do? They're like, "Nah, just read the line." Man, fuck you guys. I'm very passionate.
Man, that was an
I'm very
impressive
passionate when it comes to Peter Cullen. I fucking love that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a goat.
But yeah, I can't stand when writers think they know better than like what would objectively be a much better fucking story. There was like, "Oh, I can do better than what could have been." And sometimes that is true. But to have that fucking ego on you is already such a red flag. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I fucking hate that so much. I hate that mindset of, "Oh, I can do better than this." Fuck you. Jesus.
Yeah, that is some
Mhm.
bullshit, man.
But yeah, you guys don't have anything to add?
This is a little off topic, but I just want to say this dude really gave Luke the most insignificant
God,
death
yeah.
of all time. At least Han's death, like Han's death, at least like meant something to the plot, bro. After I saw that movie and I hadn't rewatched it for a while, I literally forgot that Luke was dead. I literally forgot that
Yeah.
nigga even died. This dude had the most Master Oogway death of all time, except it has nowhere near the impact of Master Oogway. Kung Fu Panda, that trilogy is written better than the sequel trilogy.
Dude, you know what I really hate? I hate the people who defend the sequel trilogy with stuff like, "Oh yeah, I mean it doesn't matter if you don't like it because it's canon." Yeah, I know it's canon. That's why I'm mad.
Yeah, doesn't mean I have to. Dude, I fucking hate that. "Oh, but it's canon." Doesn't mean I have to like it, fuckface. Jesus.
In my world, that shit is not canon.
Real. I hate the sequel trilogy so much, and one of the I'm not even gonna mention the Rey stuff. Everybody already hates it for the Rey stuff. The thing that I just hated it for is just the fact that there's not really any characters that are just interesting. Like the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy were so full of like the cast was like there were a lot of characters I liked, especially in the prequels, and I'm not saying that just because I grew up with them, but I'm saying that because there are characters in the prequels that I liked the most. And the sequel trilogy just there aren't any characters that I can really think of that were kind of cool besides like Finn, Poe, and Kylo. And that's about it.
Like, I'm not even exaggerating here. Like, I genuinely feel this way. I don't think there's any character in the like any. Listen, I fucking love Adam Driver. I did like Kylo, but honestly, there's not a single fucking character in the sequel trilogy that I like more than I do Jar Jar Binks. I like Jar Jar Binks. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I fucking love Jar Jar. I love Jar Jar Binks more than I do any fucking.
The Star Wars community is gonna hate you for that one,
Fuck
man.
them, dog. Half the Star Wars community are fucking dickheads who know nothing, bro. These fucking assholes are like, "Oh yeah, I know Star Wars. Like, I'm such a fucking Star Wars fan," and then they proceed to fucking dog wash you, fucking Hiroshima your ass when you fucking give one opinion they don't fucking agree with. Man, fuck you guys, dude. Fucking hate being in this fandom. I fucking love Star Wars, but these fucking dickheads make me goddamn fucking ashamed to be part of this fucking fandom. Fuck all of you. Kill yourself. And anyway, so yeah. Okay, maybe not that last part. I went a little bit fucking low tier god at that last part.
I'm gonna blame you, man.
But yeah, I just like just real quick message to Star Wars fandom. Just fucking let people enjoy what they fucking enjoy. I'm not gonna get on someone for liking the sequel trilogy. But please just don't fucking attack people for fucking having opinions about Star Wars. We're all in the same fandom, dickhead. You don't have to be a fucking nonce about it. Yeah, I just called you a pedophile. What you gonna do, fuckers? Yeah.
Oh no, somebody disagreed with me and thinks differently than me, and they feel differently because they have a different impact. Oh no, I hate them.
Like, I swear, I feel so ashamed to be a part of this fucking fandom, because everyone just fucking hates each other. And I know I'm kind of giving off the same energy right now, but this is fucking, like, pent-up aggression towards this fucking fandom. I'm letting it all out right now in this podcast, but yeah, man, fucking...
No, you can't. You can't have a different opinion than me. No.
How could you say that you really like the prequels? Like, bro, fuck off. Like.
Look, I'm not even gonna sit here and act like the prequels are perfect, because they aren't. But don't act like the original trilogy was perfect either.
They're like the issue.
I hate these people so much, man. You have no idea. And I'm not even a Star Wars fan like that. So it's like, you know, I'm not as passionate as they are, but Jesus, I know way more than, like, most of these so-called fans. Because some of these fans are, like, people who only watch the films. So when you mention something from the comics, they're just like, duh, what are you talking about, man?
I swear, there's, like, so many times. And, dude, they don't even, like, acknowledge the fucking side stuff, like Clone Wars and shit, as canon. So whenever you bring that up, they just... Yeah, a lot of people don't fucking acknowledge those. Most people do, because they're fucking smart. But most people, like, a lot of people don't mention, like, any fucking side stuff that is canon. And, like, they're like, oh, that doesn't matter, I only watch the movies. It's like, oh, okay, that's great for you, but that doesn't change that it is canon. It's just, like, honestly, a great example is the sequels. Because, unfortunately, those things are canon. I don't really like them. There's aspects of them I like. Because I still think the biggest issue with the sequels is, honestly, the lack of a vision. I fucking hate that they just... Dude, why would you not have just a full-fledged vision for the entire fucking trilogy? Why would you just, like, fucking... just wing it? Why would you do... It's Star Wars. It's literally one of the most popular movie franchises on the fucking planet. And you're really not gonna fucking prepare? Are you crazy? What the fuck? Jesus. Fucking hate it. But, yeah, so that's my quick thoughts. It's just, I feel ashamed to be part of this fucking fandom. Luckily, most of the fandom now is actually starting to calm the fuck down. This is mostly towards that loud fucking minority that are just fucking absolute mongoloids. But, yeah.
Honestly, these type of Star Wars fans are the type of niggas that still call Grogu Baby Yoda.
Type of people that say Darth Vader is overpowered, even though there is a canonical reason for why he is so fucking powerful, and it works towards the service of the story.
What are you talking about, Red? It ruins the story.
Like, it gives no stakes because like, Darth Vader is so powerful, even though, literally, the whole point is that at that time, he is the most powerful Force user. At that time, okay? Bro is literally the chosen one, okay? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, oh god, okay. I'll explain this like in another podcast. My whole thing with Vader, but yeah. Anyway, I think we're starting to near the end. So, okay. Any quick things you guys want to say before we end off today's podcast?
Shout out Firehouse subs and meatball sub. This thing was delicious.
Red Hood Prime TF is a loser.
Thank you.
A racist. And he likes sucking toes.
Whoa.
Put the nigga on blast.
My girlfriend's toes. There's a difference.
Hey,
Toes are
toes is toes.
Okay.
I'll change that.
Alright, but...
Oh, also, one thing. Nebula's a baddie, and she's mine.
Alright, well, that's it for the Piss Crystal podcast. I'm expecting angry Star Wars fans to fucking booty wash me in the fucking comments, but I don't fucking give a shit. Fuck all of you. But alright, that'll be that. So thank you guys for watching, and this is the Piss Crystal signing out. Any okay, you guys wanna say goodbye?
Later, niggas.
Okay.
No.
Bye.